Antje, interest in fibre is finally on the rise. Where's it all coming from and is it natural?
Thank you, Nick, for this question. Yes, indeed. Fiber is naturally present in many foods and can be obtained from a variety of food sources. I mentioned that in Europe, for instance, a large share comes from grain products, bread, breakfast cereals, biscuits, pastries. Also, vegetables and fruits are there. The overall fiber intake is too low, though. And just imagine in ancient times, an average adult male hunter consumed as much as 135 grams just natural inulin fructose per day. And today, most people really struggle to reach even 25 grams total fibers per day. So, simply relying on whole foods doesn't seem to be enough to close the fiber gap. Fiber enrichment of foods can help consumers certainly to increase their fiber intake. So, with current trends towards natural, sustainable foods and wholesome diets, fibers from natural sources can certainly have a role to play. And we have shown some examples here how whole grain barley flour rich in beta glucans, or how prebiotic chicken root fibers like inulin or fructose can add to the fiber intake with valuable health benefits. They provide solutions to bring the benefits of those natural fibers into more foods.
I've heard prebiotic being used in the fibre discussion. How does that work?
Well, thanks for asking me that question because it allows me to emphasize that again. So, prebiotics have a targeted effect on the gut microbiome, and this is important. You can think of the microbiome like an organ on its own, and this interacts with the human body in important functions and plays a central role in our overall health. Its balance, so between beneficial and less beneficial bacteria, is crucial. So prebiotics work by selectively feeding beneficial bacteria, such as bifidobacteria, and they help them grow and become more active. So it's important to note that not all fibers are prebiotics. Only a few meet the strict scientific criteria, meaning they show both a selective effect on beneficial bacteria and a proven link to health benefits in humans. Chicory root fibers are the best researched prebiotics today. We do have strong evidence for the prebiotic concept with chicory root fibers, and this includes both established benefits and fields of emerging science, so just like the gut brain axis I mentioned. And this is why prebiotics will definitely play a key role in the future of fiber health.
We've heard about fibre maxing, but how does fibre mixing work?
Well, I mean, now it has become a shared goal really across consumers, food manufacturers, and health professionals to increase fiber intake. Instead of simply adding fiber, it's important to recognize that not all fibers are alike, and mixing fibers from different sources is key to maximize for their health benefits. That is what we mean with fiber mixing. So for manufacturers, it means if they formulate product, they deliver a range of fibers with different health benefits and which can be consumed throughout the day. They don't need large quantities to achieve these benefits. Just imagine or take the example of around 3 gram beta glucans daily that can support cholesterol lowering, or the example of 3 to 12 gram chicory root fibers, which can deliver prebiotic and digestive health benefits. So these amounts can easily be achieved with everyday foods, and that these levels are also lower than the dosage range commonly observed for fibers to be well tolerated. With current fiber intake being low, the gut really needs to train again for digestive tolerance of fibers, and this is common to all fibers. Just like physical training, it's best to start slow and let it grow. So rather than fiber maxing, manufacturers should be looking at smart combinations of fibers from natural sources, looking at realistic dosages and options for gradual intake. And this helps to maximize both health benefits and consumer acceptance.